Hello everyone and welcome to my Emmerdale Story channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Coronation Street fans in shock over twist they didn't see coming. As Mystery explained, Coronation Street fans were shocked on Wednesday as a twist they didn't see coming, involving a newcomer, was unveiled at the end of the latest episode of the soap. Coronation Street fans were left in disbelief at the end of Wednesday night's episode, as one of the program's latest mysteries was finally solved. Fans of the world's longest-running soap will know that Eva Price, Catherine Titlesleigh, recently made a comeback to Weatherfield to run the Rovers' return, while her partner Ben, mother-in-law Maggie, daughter Susie, and her stepson Oily. But it has been far from plain sailing since they arrived. Earlier this week, Will, Ben's youngest son, had been due to arrive at his new home ready to complete his GCSEs at his new secondary school, but failed to arrive. The whole family were left frantic with worry, and Maggie continually pointed out that the teenager had not wanted to move from Hull in the first place, and Eva was forced to lock the pub up on Monday night without any clue as to where her stepson could be. Fast forward to the next episode, and Will was nowhere to be seen until he made an appearance out of the blue, lurking on the street corner with his hood up. He watched as the police arrived at the pub to investigate his disappearance and quickly got on the phone. He said, "The police have just tipped up at the pub. I'll call you back." It was then that he enlisted the help of Lily Platt and sent her into the Rovers to get his passport with the promise of paying her £20. Lily soon told Eva and Ben what had happened, and the landlady rushed out to the ginnel to find Will, by which time he had scarpered. But just moments later, Will walked through the doors of the Rovers, and he had a woman in tow who introduced herself as Megan, his former athletics coach. Over a cup of tea in the back room, Megan explained, "I found him using the showers at the sports complex this lunchtime. I got the shock of my life, actually. He'd bedded down in one of the changing rooms. I got him in the car and drove him straight back." When Ben asked Megan why she hadn't called, she added, "I could see he was a flight risk. Maybe that's dramatic, but I was convinced he was going to run off again. And I was right, wasn't I? Because as soon as we get back here, he'd legged it again. Sorry, I found this pretty stressful. I just wanted to get him back in one piece, and I did, so job done. I should have called, but just wanted to get him back in one piece." Once she had left, Ben started pressing his son for details as he fumed. "If this is about wanting to be in Hull, how come you needed the passport?" Viewers will remember that Maggie recently found something of a love letter in Will's bag, and when asked about this, the teenager hit back. "That was from ages back. God, you're embarrassing. You're so wrong. It's laughable." The family agreed they would leave the subject for now and would discuss it again in the morning, but over in the ginnel, there was something lurking in the shadows. During a fireworks display, Will crept out of the backyard and Megan appeared and threw her arms around him. She said, "What were you thinking going for your passport? We can't run away abroad. We need to stop people being suspicious, not encourage it. Now the police are going to be sniffing around. Just calm down, darling. You've got to stop being a loose cannon. I'm working on a plan. A plan for us to be together. Just chill your boots. We'll be together again soon. We just need to bide our time," as they hugged again. Immediately after it became apparent that Will was involved with Megan, fans flooded social media with their reactions. One said, "That ending on tonight's #Corey. I didn't see that one coming, and I'm not sure that woman will survive the wrath of Eva and Maggie." Another said, "Who is that woman that Will is with?" Hull keep being mentioned a lot in today's episode, whilst a third questioned, "Is that a fully grown woman who met Will in the ginnel?" A fourth wrote, "Oh, Willis has been groomed by this Megan. Oh, that's not good." Earlier in the week, Eva, who has been shown to have a less than harmonious relationship with her mother-in-law, mentioned that the teen had ran away before. Completely distraught, she said, "Maggie, what if he's had an accident?" Hinting at what's to come, Maggie said, "He'll turn up. But when he does, he needs to understand what he's put you through, and you need to understand what you've put him through," before coldly suggesting that Eva didn't care as much because Will is not biologically her child. It was then that Ollie pulled the note from Will's school bag, which read, "Thanks for last night XX," prompting him to believe that his little brother was in love with someone. Maggie said, "I don't care if he is," as she looked Eva right in the eye and said, "If anything has happened to that boy, you will regret the day you came here, and I will make sure of it."